So 3 weeks have gone by. Here we are the last day, so we'll just kind of recap.
Yeah. So like when we first got there, we saw our rooms and, all sharing one bedroom where, usually we would do that 2 or 3 days, like in a transition place. But here we're doing it for 3 weeks straight where we're all in one room.
We are pretty good at it being adaptable and kind of going with what we have. So
Yeah,
I think that was a good
exactly.
challenge for our family.
Yeah. So one of the fun things was building a greenhouse, getting involved with that.
Yeah, mostly Dan and Bernie that was their project while we've been here.
It's all built up and now they're just putting in a netting, and that's going to be like a really cool greenhouse.
Yeah. We have Rosie the pig. It's great to have a pig around just for the kids to get to know pigs. And now it's funny because whenever they're presented with temptation to eat meat, I'll just say, want to eat Rosie? And
Would you really eat Rosie?
They're really bonded with the pigs, so that is really nice. Good opportunity. Yeah. And then she also eats all of our scraps, so it makes for great.
Yeah, dealing with compost in the winter in Montreal is annoying, but having it, just bringing like the basket of compost to a pig, watching her eat it, it's pretty fun. So.
Yeah, we got to do yoga, which I was really happy that there was a few yoga teachers here. So between all of us, we had a yoga class almost every single day, and I got to practice my teaching in a really safe, friendly environment where I got to kind of experiment and really get deeper into my practice and my teaching.
We were able to do, just during the day, we would have the kids up on the roof doing painting and drawing and working in her school book and stuff. And it was just very loose and relaxed and integrating school stuff and education. It seemed more fluid here, which was really nice. And the idea of the community here is good because the people living here with us, they love the kids, and they would just watch them when we needed to, play with them.
It took some time for the kids and for the people here to just warm up to each other. So at the beginning, we were
all adults.
Yeah, we're called the family here, so we're the only family, and it felt like it was a little bit of an adjustment for the kids and for the adults. So by now, unfortunately, at 3 weeks, they're finally really comfortable.
We saw some local kids too by the beach.
Yeah, that was fun. Also at the park when we did the fair, they were.
Yeah. So going into town and making food, it's great because you're more economical about your meal plans. Knowing you can only go in twice a week, sometimes only once. You really have to think forward and be really practical about what you're buying. And the prices are good, but you still can only bring about 2-3 bags home.
Yeah, and what we learned is that the markets have all the same things. So I was expecting to have all these exotic fruits at the markets, but I was a little disappointed to learn that it was quite hard to find organic. Only Mama Lowe's carried some organic produce, so we were lucky to find an organic place. But most of the town is it's very, very it's just they're very basics,
Yeah, so we would be able to pick fruit too locally from our
thank goodness for that.
Fresh guavas.
We made friends with some local expats here who couldn't be more warm. Everyone was so kind to
fresh
us.
Bananas.
Once they start the growing here, I would say in a few years we're gonna have abundance of all these things.
And the coconuts were in abundance. I opened a lot, drank all the water, and ate all the meats out. And
that's cool. Not worrying at all at any scarcity of coconuts. Whereas at home, it's such a precious thing to come by, and here they're just
it's everywhere. Yeah,
it's just
so
spend
nice.
The
whole day eating coconuts. There's a cool local band jamming in their garage. That was pretty cool. And they're shooting a documentary here about everybody, which is really cool. We got to be part of it. And just showing the world a different sustainable kind of lifestyle is really great. We went to Cape Hawker, which was really fun. It's a cool little island nearby.
Really, really worth it. If you're in Belize or even as a destination, I recommend going to this cute little island where all of the animals are living in harmony with the people. Everyone feeds them. It's at certain times.
And I still had it's the second largest living coral reef.
Oh, we got to snorkel there. It was awesome. Even Junie went snorkeling. It's so cute. Yeah, it's so fun.
You can walk from one side of the island to the other barefoot. It's pretty chill.
Yeah, you can walk everywhere barefoot. All the restaurants are friendly for bare feet, and it just feels so that was a real vacation. We went on a vacation from a vacation, but it was a nice change of pace.
Yeah, exactly. Then we saw the Mayan ruins, which are really beautiful. The Lamanai Mayan ruins, which was like a day trip, going on
Also
a cool
so worth
boat
it.
ride.
Great host at the rain goddess's pyramid.
That's
It started
right.
to rain, and it was like a sunny, like blue sky before, and it just rained while they were up there. It was
It's
cool.
a magical place.
It really was. We understand why we were called to come here. There's so many synchronicities, and the
Yeah.
people we met are so aligned, and it just feels like,
It's like a little rough around the edges for sure.
well, it's just
but
growing.
it's
We're
growing,
the
yeah.
first trip,
But
right?
It's
So
like, it feels like this is like the cradle of life, and people are drawn here, and it's like...
it's also an important challenge. Like, we have to break out of our comfort zone and challenge ourselves and to live with nature, to learn to live in harmony with nature, and to be more comfortable, and to learn, to how we can both benefit each other. So we're learning a lot from Foster about that, and about planting, and about with all the land with NIS, and just everyone here is like super cool. So we feel so blessed to have
really
been
grateful for this experience. And
chosen for
let
this.
us know if you have any questions.
Cool.